Hello.
Yeah.
Everybody's back in his
Yeah.
house. Nice. Nice. We can do some actual podcasting now. This
Fucking
is
done, yeah.
recording from this point onwards, so we may as
Official.
well
Right now.
just get the fuck on with this.
To what?
So yeah, this is Luxury Gaming Smooth Situations episode 20 now.
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
20. It's like a landmark.
It is neat.
Is that a landmark number? I'd never know.
Yes.
But it
I
kind of
enjoyed
is.
being 20 because I thought, yes, I'm no longer a teenager. I'm no longer the scourge of the earth.
Yeah, because everybody hates teenagers. I
Especially
kill
bus
one a
drivers.
week. Huh?
Especially bus drivers.
Is that a thing?
That is
Up
the
north
thing.
it is.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they loathe them. Bus
I got
drivers are
thrown
like,
off a bus once for being a teenager.
It,
get off my fucking bus, you can't.
Exactly. He stopped. He just said, get out.
so is it just an inherent kind of hatred? Like
It's like
he doesn't even understand why he hates you. He just
almost
does.
racist.
It's ageist, isn't it?
It's ageist, yes, it is
That's the
indeed.
thing. That's odd though. I never realised that. That's probably why I never went on buses when I was much younger. Still don't.
Where you have a chauffeur?
Huh?
Did you have a chauffeur to take you to school?
Yeah. His name was Cecil, and he was a hobo who thought he owned a car.
Cecil B. Drivesworth.
There you go. Cecil B. Drivesworth.
That's an awesome
Yeah.
name.
He had a box that had wheels drawn on the side, and he kept asking me to get in, but I wouldn't. So screw Cecil. Well, or don't screw Cecil.
Money.
That's
Huh?
his rip.
How much did you actually hand over in petrol money, though?
To Cecil,
Mm.
it was more dreams. It was more bad dreams that I handed over to him than petrol money. But Cecil, he'd be crazy. Cecil
Crazy motherfucker.
he used to talk to me at the bus stop with his morning brew. And by brew, I obviously mean like special brew, not like tea, like an actual beer. Ah, Cecil, Cecil.
Memories.
Great. Let's introduce ourselves because we're a bit out of sorts this week. Sully's not here.
Nope.
No Sully. No McFalls. But instead, it's an all British lineup that we've got this
Brits are
week.
back. Brits are fucking back.
Did you say a pack of Brits?
The Brits are back.
Oh, I thought
the-
you were
the Brit pack
describing us as
instead
like
of the
a
Rat
Brit
pack.
Okay, that's nice. Can I be Sammy Davis Jr.?
Remember
No.
Junior.
I've always wanted to be black, so this is my chance.
Exactly.
Well, if you had, let's have a look. If you had curly hair and a mustache, you'd be him pretty much and just need black skin.
It's true. If I was,
Mustache.
Go and buy your Skype
true.
picture, then
yeah, Luke Scanlan, other Luke. He has a curly hair and a mustache. Wait, do you have a mustache?
I got a beard, but I could shave it back.
yes, but
Yeah, you
need
could,
to
Sammy.
go
You could bring a mustache back.
Yeah.
You could like poke it up at the ends as well.
Yeah. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be part of Movember though.
Nah,
Yeah, right now.
that's too
I got
mainstream.
mustache. I got mustache just because I'm manly, not because it's.
Not because you're just Ron Swanson. That's what you are.
Exact. Yeah.
Mustache Day is every day, and not just November days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should be proud of your mustaches every day of the year, not just Movember.
Precisely.
Yeah, but
Did
hey,
we
so
introduce ourselves?
yeah, we should. That's something that we should do. Good one. Why don't you go first, since you're returning?
I'm a noob.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say in an introduction. I'm Luke, the other Luke Scanlon. That's me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's you.
sure.
Hola.
What are you about, son? What are you about?
What am I about?
Yeah.
Long walks in the park,
Nice.
non-alcoholic margaritas, and
After that date rape situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. You
And,
drink all your margaritas from a can now.
I don't know, lead-formed Coke bottles. Who knows?
Good. Good. Good.
Uh.
These are all great things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got Luke,
More people.
other Luke.
Oh yes. Good day, everyone. I'm
Hello.
back.
How you doing?
Good.
What's
Very
your
good.
introduction, Luke?
That's it. I'm here to do some podcast and shit.
It leaves
On
people wanting
all
more.
that jazz. There you go. That's my induction.
Did you just do jazz hands while you're doing that?
Nope.
Well, then I don't think anyone's going to care, to be honest.
They could
Unless it's
imagine I
got
did.
jazz hands. Huh?
They could imagine I did if it makes them happy. If it makes them happy that I've done jazz hands, they can imagine me doing jazz hands.
Okay. I think everyone imagines you doing jazz hands. I do, on a daily basis.
Just imagine me in my daily activities doing jazz hands.
I wake up imagining you doing jazz hands.
Well, that's just what you like to think of in the morning, isn't it?
It gets me through the rest of the day, but, you know,
Happy to help.
I'm a romantic. Anyway. So yeah, this is Luxmo, as it's alternatively called. Did you know about this, Luke Scanlan?
No.
We made up a name called Luxmo because luxury gaming situations is a really, really long thing to say.
Almost
Luxmo's
a
a lot better.
social revolution.
Yeah, it's almost a
So,
social revolution.
Am I right in saying that, Louis Lantos is too big to even introduce himself nowadays?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Good point.
I was too wrapped up in yours guys' introductions to even remember I was here. Hey, I'm Louis. That's my name, or Luchu, as you might better know me. And that completes the threesome that is us this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the Canadian people are somewhere doing Canadian things.
Too busy, eh?
Maybe, there you go, hey? What's that all about? They're just laughing up maple syrup.
I've just
Lots
slapped
of
me, eh?
monkey, I think. But hey, that's fine. We'll just sit here drinking tea and eating crumpets like all British people do.
Earl Grey.
Murdering babies like all British people do.
I never go a day without murdering a baby.
Yeah. It just keeps the economy, and I think
I think it does.
it keeps the money situation positive. That's why
Chinese got
Greeks,
it right.
yeah, that's where the Greeks are fucked because they don't murder enough babies. You're right, the Chinese booming economy, dead babies.
I
It
thought you
works.
said Chun-Li's got it right.
A Mortal Kombat carrier. Character? Carrier.
Technically she has. Yeah.
Mm.
She could never give birth with those thighs. She would kill the baby.
She probably would.
Don't you think?
It will be born and all of a sudden break its neck out of just like reflex.
Yeah. It would be. It wouldn't just be one soft spot. It'd be like a series of them, just caused by her thighs.
Yep.
Wouldn't it? That baby would be literally jelly-faced. Just have
Yeah,
a
it would.
jelly head. Be like when Javier Bardem takes out his false teeth and his face collapses.
That's like a spoiler right there.
Hey, come on.
Not unless you don't say which film it happened in.
Yeah, so we're fine then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
What film? Everybody take a guess. Yeah.
Who knows?
We know what we're talking about there, right?
I thought that looked quite bad, if I'm honest.
What
when he did
doing
that. Yeah, he had a weird lip, and he kind of looked a little bit like the Shinigami from Death Note.
He did actually.
Yeah.
That's true. But I thought it looked good. I thought the way his face collapsed looked good.
Oh, did you enjoy Skyfall? Did you, Luke?
Now we
did.
spoiled it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could talk about Skyfall actually. We probably ain't got no gaming shit to talk about this week.
I have gaming shit to talk about and a question, but we'll leave that till later. I'll
A
tease
question
you with that.
for us.
Yeah, from Twitter.
Someone else. All right then. Nice.
We're branching out.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, Luke Scanlan. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer to each of you by your surnames because
That's fine.
that makes more
Call
sense.
me James
Call you James.
Yep.
James.
and Luke. Easy done.
Call me Hank.
James. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Shall I do that? Because people
Yeah, go on.
Do that.
people are just
Yeah.
gonna think those are your names once they listen to
Let's
Exactly.
put it to the test.
it. Okay. So James and Hank, what
Yeah.
did you think about Skyfall? You first, Hank. What do you think?
Ah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it's a damn load better than Quantum of Solace.
Okay, yeah.
That film was dire. Like,
Yeah.
just nothing happened. Well, a lot happened, but nothing happened. It
Yeah,
didn't get
true.
pushed.
There was a lot of explosions and stuff.
Yeah, it was like Michael Bay just kind of got up in that jazz and just like tried to construct a story from explosions.
He just Spider-Man that hoe, didn't
Yeah, kind of like Resident Evil 6, as we said yesterday.
he? Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Skyfall. That was good.
It was
Enjoyed
good.
it. Yeah.
Second best Bond movie. See, I know that James doesn't agree with that. I know you think Skyfall is the
Oh,
best.
for me, Skyfall is the best one, just because of the references, where they might be obvious or subtle, like
Mm.
the one where he stands on the Komodo dragon is like the water, like of little live and let die, and then when he says to the person in the office like, "Oh, it's for her eyes only," and like the exploding pens like comment to Q. I've
Yeah.
loved it all. I thought there was the right amount of action to keep it interesting for the people who can't understand the story, and then there was a decent story for them who like a good Bond film. My favourite moment, because I'm such a I don't know what the word is, but when M does the poem, just that montagey sequence, I just loved it.
Wait,
And
what
them does what?
sequence?
When M recites the poem in court, and then you have the montage of Bond running to her, and then you have the montage of Bardem running to her.
Ah,
I just like that moment in the film. It was really good. It got it all goose tingly.
yeah, that was pretty tense. That was.
Yeah.
When that
I didn't like
happens.
the cheesiness of it though. There was some cheesy bits, like
Oh, it was good because it was like Sean Connery and Moore, and Roger Moore's my favourite Bond. So
mm. So you love
Roger
the
Moore.
cheesiness anyway.
I love cheesiness.
I've heard
Especially in the
that.
train station, where he jumps on the back of the tube and
Oh yes, oh it's
guy turns and he's like,
He's in a rush, isn't
he's in a rush. Yeah,
he? Yeah. People do that all the time, though, so they shouldn't have been surprised.
exactly.
I'm always jumping on the back of trains. Gotta catch them somehow. But yeah,
I
no, I
enjoyed
liked.
Bardem.
Yeah, Bardem was really good in this.
He's good with
Nice,
his nice hair.
nice camp villain,
He had
touching up
nice.
Bond, making him feel insecure.
Yeah, and then everyone
Although where
thought
although where Bond says maybe it's not the first time. It's like, oh, Bond's gone the way of the sausage.
that's what we said yesterday, isn't it, Hank?
That is,
Yeah,
yeah,
you were saying about how the internet was blowing up with people thinking Bond was gay now,
exactly.
just
But
because.
it bothers
Ah,
people. It'll bother people. They'll be like, no, Bond is gay. It's like, well,
That's
yes,
so
he may be.
weird. That's so stupid. They don't even. It's not even like implied that heavily, is it?
No.
no,
It's just a bluff call
It's
in.
just a bit of fun. It's
exactly.
because it's the 50th anniversary and he's being the sexually dominant one in every film. So it's just
Yeah,
nice to just put a twist on it. It's a little joke. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's good.
And the entire internet now think he's some sort of fag.
You know, you might polish the odd muzzle now and again.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I liked Skyfall. I liked Skyfall. I thought it had a good mixture. You're right. All of the story elements and the action was nicely played off against each other.
Uh-huh.
And I thought Javier Bardem he was a good bad guy. I mean, he's not the first rogue agent, is he? Because fucking
No.
Sean Bean was he?
Double O
he was
06.
Yeah,
Eric Trevelyan.
that's it, from
Yeah,
Goldeneye.
Alec Trevelyan, I
Yes, that
think.
is.
Alec Trevelyan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cossack.
but I prefer Javier Bardem's rogue agent to
Definitely.
Yeah,
Trevelyan's. Because, yeah, he's just. I wasn't sure how to take him, that's the thing. Like, he didn't seem like an obvious bad guy. He seemed like a guy who genuinely felt like he was kind of put in the shit by
mm.
MI. Is it MI5?
MI6.
MI6?
What I liked about him was when he was all camp, like when he first seen Bond. But then when M spoke to him when he was in the glass cell, and then when his face collapsed, like the campness went away, and he was himself, like who wanted revenge, and I like the fact that campness was an act, and under that was the menace. Like when he went to shoot M in the courtroom, like you could tell he wanted to do nothing but do that, and he was just like intent on doing it.
Yeah.
I liked the fact he was camp. He was like, ooh, Bond, and all that kind of crap. But then he was the villain.
Yeah.
I want to just keep people as shit.
I mean, to a point, I was almost pulling for him because, like,
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him in a way. Because when he's in that glass cage thing and he's doing his little story about his history, I was thinking to myself, well, he just has a point, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Really, he should get his revenge because he got fucked over big time by these people. So yeah, it's good to see an enemy like that, a bad guy that isn't just completely one way. He's someone that you can kind of think twice about. At least until that point where he just kind of goes nuts and keeps trying to kill everybody.
That I did like the effect of his mouth kind of falling apart. It looked strange, and it reminded us of Jaws, which I'm sure it was a reference to that. But
It
when
did look like Jaws, yeah.
Yeah, it
his
did.
face fell apart, and then when he spoke with his face all like mangled and stuff, it was weird. It would look good. Didn't look
Yeah.
too far fetched.
No, I thought the effect of it was good because when he mentioned the cyanide, and then like he illustrated it by taking that shit out of his mouth, like the impact kind of set in at that point. Like you can only imagine so much, but once you actually see it, it has that little bit more of an effect. But yeah, all in all, I thought Skyfall was pretty good. Pretty good. Second
Pretty
best
good.
one behind Casino Royale still, because I still think that's the best. Just all in all, it's the best
I
one.
haven't seen it in a while, so I might go back and watch it and judge it, since I've recently seen Skyfall. So
Yeah,
I'll get back to you on that, listeners.
nice, nice. Well,
Nice.
that's movies covered, right? We should talk
Yeah.
about video games now.
Yes.
What you got, James? You're trying to
Halo
remember.
4.
Halo 4. Have you been playing it?
I've played, finished it, reviewed it for the magazine, and I'm
Nice.
loving it. I'm genuinely loving it. Like, I wasn't too hyped for it because the fact it was a fourth sequel, the fourth game in a series of the
After
main
it's
story.
meant to end.
If the finish the fight, not quite.
Finish the fight almost. ...
Yeah, and then they're like, I was optimistic. Obviously, I want my games to be good, but then I was genuinely surprised because the Xbox, it has limitations. It's always been the annoying little brother of the PS3 in terms of like capability. But the graphics on this they're really good. And yes, like, the levels are small, so they can get more juice out of the visuals. But I really enjoyed it. It's definitely the best. It's definitely my favorite Halo game, just with the voice acting and the story and the music and the graphics and the gameplay. The multiplayer is Halo Reach tried to be called. Halo 3 was too slow, and this is just like fast-paced sci-fi shooting. It's just really good. I really enjoy it. I love it.
Do you enjoy all the other Halo games?
Halo 2 was the bane of my existence. I can't stand it with a passion. I hate it. Because I literally remember a level where it's 20 minutes, I think, or something ridiculous, where you're just on this lift and it's like, well, this is not going to end. And the environment isn't exactly the greatest to look at. So you're just in this bland environment on this lift, then it just gets boring. And I'm
You sure
like,
it's
well,
not glitching?
nope.
Maybe you were
And
just
it's just
stuck
the
in a
levels in that
lift.
game were so long.
Are you sure you
So
wasn't
long.
playing Mass Effect 1?
Yeah,
No.
they should have a face-off, lift off. That doesn't make any sense, actually. Kind of does, kind of doesn't. But yeah, lifts suck. And Halo, I've never been too fond of Halo, to be honest. They've always been kind of boring, but
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. I mean, it's a new studio. Maybe they're gonna try something different.
That's what it is good, because the soundtrack is... It's completely different to the other game soundtrack, like Halo 3. There's two pieces of music what's like harking back to the other soundtracks. There's a bit of a choir of what was the title music, and then when Cortana speaks at the beginning of the game, there's like I think it's like her theme plays in the background, but it's only subtle. But the soundtrack in this is the best one yet. It's more.
Is it Skrillex?
It's more no. No, it's not Skrillex. It's just
Is it
it's more
Mountain
like
Dew presents Skrillex?
yes. You remember Master Chief ate some Doritos in his cryo tube? No, but it's much better.
I was ready to believe you just then. I could see that happening. Does he
Okay,
not?
I'll be in a
No?
second. I've got to drop out for 2 seconds. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, we'll keep this shit going, Hank. Let's do the tank.
Wicked. Yeah.
Halo, right?
Yeah, Halo. I don't
Hey,
even
you-
have an Xbox.
No, you don't. So how are you
No.
gonna play Halo? You should just imagine it.
Yeah, I'll imagine myself playing Halo 2, and
Imagine Halo.
yeah, I played that once.
Yeah.
I think I played the third one. That was meant to be the last one, right?
It was meant to be the last one, but then there was
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
They lied.
What happens in this? Where's the Halo now?
I don't know. He wakes up. Wasn't it at the end of Halo 3? Spoiler alert, obviously. Where he just goes off in a spaceship, and that's just it. It ends.
I
That's
can't
right.
even remember.
I think that's what happens. He's off in his spaceship, just ends, and yeah, that's it. But I'm guessing now he wakes up in his spaceship. It's kind of like the difference between Alien and Aliens, maybe.
Ah.
Like
So
fall asleep,
he's going to wake up
wake
and his
up.
cat's going to be dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
the
gonna
connection
find out.
between sorry to jump in there, but the connection between the previous games is that the Forerunners are back, who created the rings, the Halo rings, or
Hmm.
The who? The foreigners?
the Forerunners.
They're
Not the
taking all
Foreigners.
our jobs, including
It,
making
it isn't a
Halo.
band, the Foreigners. No, taking all the jobs. Uh, no, but it's the Forerunners are back in the back with a vengeance, so you've got to stop them. So he's just finished the fight, had 4 years cryo sleep, and been rudely awakened to another crisis that only he, out of every single being in the universe, can stop.
Obviously, 'cause he's
You still play
master.
Master Chief?
Yeah,
You still play him?
yeah. You play him.
I heard that he's more human in this one. Like he's got a
Yes.
history and shit.
The voice actors, it's the first time Cortana and Master Chief have recorded in the same booth.
Oh shit.
So that's it just you get a better performance out of it, and they're really good. The best voice actor is the villain, the main villain. I'm not going to spoil who he is or what he is, or just
You
his
could say
voices.
who he is, surely. Who the actor is.
Oh, his fucking name. It sounds Jewish. Um, you know, in Dark Knight, but the second Batman film. Hello.
Wait,
In
say that
what?
again?
In Dark Knight, in the second Batman film.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, do you know when the Joker's there's that random cop at the door, and the Joker's like antagonising and taunting him. He's seeing how many cops he's killed, and the cop tries to beat up the Joker.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's that guy. I want to find his name now by looking at IMDb.
I'm
The Bible
curious.
of voice actors. Is called
You can IMDb Halo 4. Can't you?
Keith. He's not on the list. It's weird. It's
Ah,
called. This is his name. Oh Jesus Christ. Keith Zarabach.
Zarabach.
Zarabacher.
Bach.
Keith Zarabacher.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Keith and
Yeah.
SZA.
Ah, yeah. I've got it, yeah.
You'll recognise him, I think. Yeah, I'll put it
Zara-
on.
Yeah, it's this guy. Crazy Keith. That's what they call him around the old studios.
They call him Cool Keith.
No. Crazy
Is he
Keith.
So, is he also a rapper? I want to see this. Ah, yeah, this guy.
Yeah, he's
This fucking guy.
he was in Darksiders 1. He was in Darksiders 2, and he's in this. He's like I think he's found his place on video games as opposed to film.
Yeah.
He's that guy who does Uncharted voice. Who's that guy?
Uncharted, what voice Uncharted is he?
What's his name?
Nathan Drake.
The guy who voices Nathan Drake?
Yeah.
Nolan North.
That's it. New Nolan North. That's who he is. New Nolan. He's in everything. He still is. He's in everything, Nolan North. But it's nuts. It's nuts. And this guy is going to take his place because he's going to kill him. And then, lock him in some sort of box overnight. And then show up at his family home and try and pretend to assume his life. Yeah. It's a crazy world. But this guy, he's the main villain in Halo 4.
He's indeed.
Jarabara guy. I don't know if I'm gonna play this game, to be honest. I've just not liked any of they've been so boring to play, like most of the games. Most of the Halo games. I'm not sure if I can bring myself to play this one. Like, if you could sell it to me as a person who doesn't like Halo, what would you say?
What I say, I would say go and play it because the second one you have to have patience for it, but then the third one is. Have you played the third one?
Yeah.
What did you think of it? You don't like it?
It was alright. It was just kind of boring. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This one, the
think
pace is a lot quicker. It's just more enjoyable. The multiplayer is so much fun.
okay. I just think it's kind of Halo is kind of dated. Just the gameplay itself is just very kind of tunnel vision kind of thing. Like it's not where there's all these games that kind of allow you to build up characters and things like that, like upgrade the different things that you do. Like Halo just from start to finish seems to be the same thing. It doesn't feel like it's a rewarding experience to go through the game. You're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again, more or less, but maybe with different weapons.
It's just a blockbuster. It's like that's what it is. If you like, it's just a really good sci. It's better than most sci-fi films out there, and especially with the series forward and done in the live-action trailer. There's no reason why they can't do a decent Halo movie. There's no reason whatsoever, and they really need to get on that bar and roll with it because it will be awesome.
Well, Peter Jackson was going to do it, wasn't he?
Well, him and Neil, what's his name? Neil Blomkamp or something.
Yeah.
District 9 is like the
Yeah.
the shovel from the Halo movie, and whatever designs they had from that, they just kind of adapted to make District 9.
Is that true? So they took the
District 9
remnants.
film that Halo movie was going to be,
Oh,
and that just came about because they had all this research and production already done on kind of weapons and vehicles, so they just changed about a bit and got the Halo movie made, the District 9 movie made. Because they worked for 6 months for the movie, and then the studio was like, "No, fuck you, you're not doing it." So then they just thought, we'll do our own thing then.
well, damn! I didn't know that.
Hollywood bastards.
Hollywood, what a crazy place, full of drugs and people in drop-top cars.
Hollywood, everyone knows your name.
Is
I
that
think that's
a thing?
Cheers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's Boston. That's
So
way
you see
away.
what I did there? I got what was existed, I adapted it, and I changed it at my own ends. What's what they do? I'm using their strategy.
All right, that's nice.
All right.
It's good thinking. It's a homage almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Halo.
that's Halo, and I'm still not entirely sold on it.
I'm not sold.
It's always getting these just shit hot reviews. Like the numbered ones do at least. I'm not sure about the other ones, but the numbered ones always. Halo 3 got just crazy high reviews, and I could never quite understand why. Because I can appreciate that it's a blockbuster experience, but there are bigger blockbuster experiences out there. Like Gears of War, it's not exactly the deepest game, but the set pieces and stuff in that game at least can claim to be blockbuster experiences because they're so grand. Whereas Halo, it's not. It doesn't feel quite as fine tuned or as epic as maybe Gears of War does.
Well, I don't understand that because the review system when Halo 3 was out, it was all like decimals, so it was like 9.7, 9.5, and all that kind of crap, and that's what Halo was getting. And that kind of review score, I don't like review scores in the first place, but like the decimal almost like 9.7, that's just so they don't have to give it a 10 to avoid the flames. I think it's a stupid scoring system. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Silly Billy.
Wow. It's got 87 on Metacritic right now.
Metacritic is
Halo 4.
evil.
Yeah, Halo 4.
It's I might rent it or something. I'm not gonna buy it. I might just give it a try. But
Just not your Xbox.
maybe I just don't get along with Halo like generally as a series. Maybe I just don't. I don't like the way it plays or something.
That's fair enough.
'Cause-
Obviously, you have your own likes. You know what I mean? You can't like
yeah.
everything. I'm not going to be like, what? I like Halo, you don't? I can't handle this.
Oh, then
Yeah.
send me like a letter bomb
Yeah.
that's
That's
shaped like a
that
Halo
video.
weapon.
In Sully Search had a video of Adam Sessler a few years back.
Yeah, talking
The
about
fanboys
fanboys.
like,
Oh,
Has he been called away?
I think that's by Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen calling James away.
Yeah.
Good one,
It was,
Hank.
thanks, Star Wars reference.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where's the Star Wars reference?
Luke, because, they called his name out, Luke. And that's...
use the force. That kind of
Exactly.
crap.
You know what I'm talking about, right, James?
Yep, I do. With me, Darth Vader tattoo. It gives us the power I need to understand
There you go.
references.
There you go.
Yeah.
You just need a tattoo, Louis. And
Okay.
then you'd understand references to Star Wars.
Okay. What if I got a tattoo of money?
It's not going to happen.
Would that get me the understanding of money?
No. You'd probably get your record contract with Young Money or someone.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's great. I will take that as a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to be a gangster rapper.
Are they gangster rappers?
Trill as fuck. Huh? Young Money?
I don't know if they're gangsters.
I think Lil Wayne is bordering on a gangster
I might call
rapper.
him. I might call him up on it if I'm honest.
Call Lil Wayne up and ask
Yeah.
him.
I don't know who he is.
Huh?
I don't know who Little Wayne is.
You don't know who he is?
I've heard his name. I don't know who he is, but I look at him.
He is a rapper who's kind of tiny, kind of eccentric, has dreadlocks.
Ah, no, he is. He knows.
His voice is quite unique. It's kind of like meh, 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 meh. Like
Like Gremlin.
down there, huh? He's just he
Like
just
a
talks
gremlin.
like that all the time. Yeah, kind of like a gremlin. He looks kind of like a gremlin as well, which is weird.
Just after seeing the picture, he looks like
Yeah.
what's it called,
It's
Mogwai.
like African American gremlin. Like if
African-American
they brought
Mogwai.
it back and tried to make it like hip and street, he could just play a gremlin, couldn't he? He wouldn't need no makeup or anything.
But I have a theory because he's African American. He looks like a gremlin who what's called Mogwai. Mogwai sounds like a Mogwai, and then it's all just racial stereotypes. It works. It works.
Did Jamaicans say Mogwai?
No, that's what the name of the gremlins are, isn't it? The Mogwais. Is it Mogwais? The gremlins, the name?
I have no idea.
You've seen
I thought
Gremlins,
gremlins were
please,
just
haven't you?
gremlins. Yeah, I've seen gremlins, but I was
It's
much.
Mogwai, isn't it? Mogwai.
Yeah, so it's like a Jamaican would be like Mogwai. Just that's. I've got like a racial stereotype theory going on that's really bad. It's really not very.
I think gremlins come from Jamaica, and then they ended up in that Chinese guy's shop, and then it's this huge.
You'll not feed them after 12.
link.
Interesting side note to Gremlins. Howie Mandel did the voice for one of the Gremlins. I think it was Gizmo. And he's the host of America's Deal or No Deal.
That bald guy?
Yeah.
Wow,
or maybe he starred in it. No, Howie Mandel did provide the voice of Gizmo. That's confirmed.
I love
It's
Gizmo.
just the kind of news you get on a show like this.
Exactly.
Howie Mandel, voice of Gremlins.
Yeah.
I'm going to look him up because I don't actually know what he looks like.
I
got him.
Okay.
He was on America's Got Talent.
Yeah. Just for cheap sheets. Cheap sheets. Cheap seats.
Oh, Howie. I thought you said Harry.
He looks like the guy from Disturbed.
He is down with the sickness.
Popular new metal band Disturbed.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
He is. He looks down with some sort of sickness. Huh?
He had a curly fro when he was younger. It says Mandela in the 39th Emmy Awards. It's got a curly.
Yeah, I see him. I see him sporting his little.
And now he's got a soul patch.
That's where he put all his hair. He took it off his head, put it under his lip. He looks kind of like a white Montel Jordan in this picture. I googled him, and this is the picture that I got. Obviously, the listeners won't be able to see this, but trust me when I say he looks exactly like a white Montel Jordan in this picture.
I don't think that's Howie Mandel.
It says it is.
Not Howie Mandel. He looks like Ming or Flash Gordon.
He does. That's very accurate.
He does.
Go, Flash, go.
Whoever that guy is, he does look like a white Montel Jordan completely. Not Montel. Who's the chat show host Montel? Is it just Montel? Does he even have a second name?
Isn't it like Williams? Wasn't it Montel Williams?
Yeah, that's his name.
Montel Williams, yeah.
Okay, nice. Montel Jordan is a American R&B singer from mid-90s and early 2000s, just in case.
Montel Williams was always so cheesy. It was like, you can you can live your life the way you want. Like he'll tell them off and what's the word, abscond them, and then he'll be like, oh, you've done bad in your life, but you can make better of it. And everyone cried in the audience and stuff. Whereas Jeremy Kyle is like, you fucking disgrace. Get off my fucking show, you motherfucker.
He's got MS. Montel Williams has got MS, multiple sclerosis.
Oh no, not Montel.
Lou, I'm very sorry, but that sounded like extremely not sincere.
I like him. That's meant to be sincere.
Sorry,
I like him. Yeah. He's
apparently,
he's one of my favourite chat show hosts. Just
Judge
because
Judy's like 70 odd.
he's so smooth. He's such a smooth guy. Smooth head, smooth soul, this guy.
Have you heard of Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I've only made aware of him last week, and then I watched another bit of his stand-up this week. I'm going to watch the full thing on YouTube on my Xbox. He's so funny. He's really. I like his Indian voice. Navajo.
Have you seen Chappelle show? His show?
No, I haven't seen his show.
You should watch it.
Should get on that. That's on Netflix. If you got Netflix,
I'll get it.
And
then I've got a job, I can get it. Hey!
Yeah, you can.
Fucking
Netflix
working.
is great. It's great for everything.
Has Doctor Who on, so, you know.
Huh?
It has Doctor Who on, the old series. I want to get. I love the new series, Doctor Who. I want to give the old series a go.
I don't watch Doctor Who.
Oh, do you not?
No, it's not for me. It's like Halo. It's not for me.
I literally came down in the next episode. I love it.
I just can't. I can't get down with the.
Can't get down with the Who.
The sheets.
I don't see the appeal. Yeah.
It's just cheesy, good fun.
See, I don't like cheese so much. I can take it in like on shows like Take Me Out and shit like that.
Do you watch that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That show's the best.
like, do you enjoy it or do you watch it to mock it?
Both.
Yeah.
Is it online? I'll give it a go. This is just like a non-game podcast now. Is it on tonight or not?
Huh?
No, it's on Saturday nights. Saturday at 7.
Yeah, before
Saturday.
X Factor.
Yeah. I don't watch X Factor. Fuck that noise.
Yeah. That's not very good. That's not fun to like mock or watch, really.
It's just terrible.
Kind of end up watching it and just realise that nothing is enjoyable about it.
I had one of the contestants yesterday, like last week in the pit. It was like, oh, I think he got kicked out, and then he's like, he's left people in who were not very good, and I'm like, you are no one to judge singing talent. It is a jumped up karaoke program. That's all it is.
Yeah. But it's not even a karaoke program anymore because nobody.
But I like Louis because he just puts a spanner in the works. Everyone says, oh, he's got no talent. Louis just does things because it's funny and he knows he can get away with it. Like having Jedward be like in the finals is hilarious.
I think he's semi-senile. I think he's got dementia.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
I'll choose this one.
That's exactly what he sounds like as well.
Especially with his song choices.
More Irish. You need to be a bit more Irish with your retardation.
With the Irish twinge.
Yeah.
Ah, no, this one, so I will.
I get dirty. Like that. Like that.
It's just like this show's gone completely racist now. What with the Jamaican and now.
You don't usually listen to this, do you? Because it's often quite rude.
Oh, you should hear this.
Yeah. If you go back through the annals of time, not intentionally, but it ends up being quite racist.
I think the first few were like trying to find our feet to see what like everyone was like, and then by episode 10, it was just full on. Every week was just merciless. Yeah. It was. No was bad.
It's not proper racism. It's not like we hate people. We just say things that aren't very on point.
No.
Aren't quite yeah.
You're kind of like awkward granddads.
Kind of like that, yeah.
At family gathering.
What was last week's hipster horses that rape?
Yeah, but that's not offensive to anyone but horses. And I'm not sure if horses even. I was going to say read this show. If they listen to this.
It's just to the glue factory with you, boy.
Yeah. They listen to this on the way to the glue factory, I think.
Like, only 10 minutes to go.
That sounded like an exasperated horse.
He is, of course he is. He's just
like glue factory, on the way there again. We're going to get it right this time. Bloody glue factory. Is that even a thing, the glue factory?
Yeah, it's what happens on. And let's just state this is the book by George Orwell, not the fucking illicit thing.
Animal
Animal.
Farm.
Yes.
I've read that.
And when we watched it, because because I take things seriously, I was the only one who was like actually bothered that the pig got killed. Everyone was laughing at the pig falling from the barn. I was like, oh, that's really shocking. Everyone was like, oh, the pig is dead.
That's like
I took it really seriously. But then you look back and there's like a pig in a suit talking to a man, and then in English it was like, oh, Napoleon and this communism and dictatorship, and it's like, what the fuck?
It was an allegory for Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
But in the hit movie Never Been Kissed, starring Drew Barrymore, I went to see it with a friend of mine at the time, and there's a scene in the movie where Drew Barrymore is standing on her doorstep waiting for her prom date to show up. And the prom date drives past in a limo, and she thinks he's gonna get out of the limo and kind of come over to her, and they're gonna go off to prom and be happy. But he just like gets out the top of the limo and like just pie faces her with this huge cake. And like it's meant to be this really poignant moment. And like everyone in the cinema was like, "Oh, that's a shame." Then my friend next door was like, "Ha ha ha!" He just started like laughing his ass off, and he was literally the only person. And I couldn't help but laugh because he found it so funny. But it was just one of those times, like.
I imagine that being hilarious.
It was really like looking back, like it was one of those moments that was probably meant to be dramatic, but you couldn't help but think to yourself, "That is fucking hilarious."
Kind of like Clint Eastwood's song at the end of Gran Torino. I was like close to tears, and then he starts singing, and I was just like, "No, you've ruined it."
Does he sing?
He does, yeah.
It's all Bruce Springsteen and stuff.
I can't remember it. I watched it once, and it was a poor man's Harry Brown. So.
Poor man's what?
Harry Brown.
But it came out before Harry Brown. You can't say that.
Yeah, but Harry Brown's better than it, isn't it? Surely.
I don't know. I haven't seen Harry Brown.
No. I'd say Gran Torino was better than Harry Brown.
Oh, I love Harry Brown. Michael Caine's awesome. Fucking cunt.
Yeah, Gran Torino is a good movie.
It's a good movie. I just didn't know he sang.
Is it ahead?
It's funny at the end. Yeah, when he's singing his troubles away, his blue westwards.
The ending's like really, really quite emotional, isn't it? It's like this huge thing happens, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And then like it slowly fades up to this picture of a car, and Eastwood singing about this car.
I love my Gran Torino.
Yeah.
He sounds almost like Lil Wayne in a way, like a country singer, Lil Wayne. I think that's what he's going for. I'm hoping so anyway, because that'd be great. Yeah, Gran Torino.
Like Louis Armstrong then. Gran Torino.
That's kind of what he sounded like. He sounded like he was going for that kind of style, that huskiness.
Speaking of saying Clint Eastwood's lost it.
He's lost it, you say?
Yeah, he's like 80, you know, he spouts about people sitting on chairs like for Obama and stuff. I think he was doing a speech and he was like supporting Romney and he was saying about, Obama's going to have no chair to sit on or something. Now, I might have got that completely wrong, but I remember watching it thinking that man is now like 80 and he has no idea.
What, was he being like petty? Like, I'm not going to give you a chair to sit on, Obama.
Something I'm going to Google it because it's
That'd be great if, like, he just refused to give the President of America a chair because he hated him. Just like, you're not allowed to sit down, you stand up. I didn't vote for you.
Have you seen the new South Park? Anyone?
New series?
Yeah.
Which new South Park? What
new
is
South Park about the election?
No.
Okay.
Did they do it like super quick, like they did the last one?
Yeah.
Was
well,
it
interesting fact about South Park, not many people know this, is that they actually have a turnaround of 6 days per episode.
Yeah.
So you do like an episode a week, literally a week. So you do everything within that week, like write it, animate it, put it to air.
But I'm guessing they do it like a few weeks ahead. They don't just like, they don't do it on the week. Like, oh shit, we got to get.
No, they do. They do it on the week.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Literally the last day, like let's say it goes out on the Wednesday, the Tuesday night they're up editing that. They're putting it together. They're still like filling in the blanks. That's why it's so like, you know, current and you know, always on point.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
It's mental.
Is it the Koreans?
No, they do everything in-house.
In-house. Jeez, do they in-house Koreans?
Yeah,
Is
they've
that
got
what it
Koreans in
is?
house.
Do they keep him in a bunker?
They've actually got international land,
All right.
which is
It's like,
South Korea. Yeah,
it's like it's like an embassy almost.
it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a little portion of the office that when you step into it, you're under Korean jurisdiction.
exactly.
Is it
And you have
North or
to
South
work for
Korean?
minimum wage. South, I think. I
Ah,
doubt anyone in North Korea would send animation out to America, would they?
not
They
unless
wouldn't
it
want
had a bomb in
any
it.
sort of industry to do with in America. Well, yeah,
This
I
is
guess
they
so.
get shot.
Had some sort of timed explosive or like a nuclear device attached, then it would be animated. Hang on. I need
I
to.
haven't seen South Park since when they were in fourth grade. I remember the explosion. So South Park fourth grade, and Tim was in it. When he first came
Yeah.
into it, that's what I remember. That's when I stopped watching. When he first came into it, just like I didn't like choose to stop watching it. I just stopped watching because it just did. So that was a
Is it because
stupid
you hate
sentence.
disabled people?
No, I don't
Yeah,
hate disabled people. I just stopped watching it because I stopped being a fan of it. I don't know why.
Uh,
well, that's a shame because it's always
Like,
been funny.
has it been good? Have I been an
Yeah,
idiot?
it's
yeah.
always been funny. That's like one of the most consistent shows I think for comedy.
Mm.
It's always funny. South Park.
It was annoying though, because everyone in school would just walk around going, Timmy! And it's like, oh yes, it's very funny. You can do the voice. Well done.
He might have been retarded, the person who did it. That
Well,
might have been his
in
actual
that
name.
case, I'm a cunt.
Yeah, you're just not giving him enough credit. He was trying as hard as he could to make friends with
And
you.
I just went, fuck off,
Fuck
motherfucker.
Oh,
off,
finally, I've got some
retard.
representation on television. I can
Yeah,
play on it. You're like,
he's just
go
a
away.
tragic figure that's been made into a person on a cartoon.
He's a tragic figure that's being made into a person.
Yeah,
So
he
tragic.
wasn't a person before, but now he is on South Park. So yeah, you missed a friend opportunity there. If anyone in the future comes up to you acting like a retard, you should just pat them on the back. They're like, hey, I know you're trying, and I respect you for that. So good for you. Take him for a milkshake or something. That'll make his day or her day. Retards don't have to be men; they can be women as well. Yeah,
Equality. That's what Lux was about.
equality and mentally
Diversity.
handicapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, diverse mentally handicapped people.
Would you
We should
believe
get
that?
some on the show, shouldn't we?
Huh?
I think we already have.
Get some. Yeah, feels
That's why
like
you
it.
called me in.
Feels like it.
Oh,
Feels like we're all here on like day leave,
yeah.
so it's fine. Yeah. Have we got any more video game stuff to talk about?
Well,
Tomorrow,
there's this huge release happening, right?
Please explain.
Sorry to cut in, James.
Please
but,
explain, Hank. Go for it.
well, we're like 2 days away from a Call of Duty release, but it doesn't feel like it because I haven't seen a plethora of adverts or like,
Have you not?
any. No, not really.
I
I
see.
watch a lot of TV as well.
I see trailers for it sometimes, but they're extended trailers. Like
Hmm.
on television, they usually have quite long spots, like the space of 2 or 3 adverts, just to be like boom, 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 boom. And that's actually what it does. It goes boom, 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 and like different shit happens with like explosions and a guy's on a motorbike. Then there's a thing in the air. Then some guy has a gun. Then there's like a situation with people talking. Then there's like some skills. And basically, that's the future
Stuff happens.
as envisioned by Activision.
mm-hmm.
It's a crazy, crazy near future. It's only 2025. And all the technology that they use in that game seems like not 2025. It's like how the 60s envisioned the future.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 40 years we'll be in hover cars, but we're not.
We'll be flying in cars, Hank.
That was wrong.
Maybe they know something that we don't.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if Activision were actually developing the weapons of the future. And they use all this money they make from games just to like fund a takeover of the entire world. There's like a new world order orchestrated by Bobby Kotick. He seems like the kind that would.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that's just me, but he's got the hair of someone that would, because he's got kind of like Kim Jong-il hair. So he's got that kind of dictator streak in him.
Activision are dictators, like the Nazis of the gaming.
Your Activision.
Like, you will follow our rule or you will burn into fires.
Do they sound like...
no...
Don't they say like that? They talk like that? Like German villains in the Indiana Jones movie, yeah?
That'd be great if someone redid Indiana Jones with Activision staff members as the enemy.
Kotick is the greatest evil the world has faced.
He's kind of like a huge baby. He looks like a really massive baby.
A fat baby.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of guy who's into really weird sex shit.
Put on a mask.
Boy,
he looks like a creep.
Like he would pay for someone to treat him like a baby.
He really does. He really does.
Wear an adult diaper and just be fed from a bowl for like 2 hours. And then he goes back to Activision and tries to make more money.
Wow.
He does look creepy. He does look really creepy, this guy. He looks like he would eat your dreams.
He does anyway. That's his job as an evil, blood-sucking businessman of a gaming company.
And he looks like he's got devil eyes, like he doesn't have colour in his eyes. Like
someone's done
black.
A picture with red eyes.
Yeah, they're just like those black, evil kind of eyes.
I really like his hair, though.
That's
kind of like Lego hair.
Like he just placed it on top of his own head.
He looks like an
in.
80s businessman villain. Like John Lithgow in the Santa Claus movie.
Are you sure he's not?
No, it's not.
He could be an 80s businessman villain who's just stuck around for a long time. 30
You're
years
mine!
up.
That's what they all say.
He's so weird looking, man.
Wow.
You need to be getting Hitman, because that's a new game coming out soon. Is Hitman
Absolution.
Yeah, Absolution, that's what it's called. And then Far Cry 3. Will you be getting any of them too? They're the last two big releases this year.
We're going to try out Hitman. I think it looks interesting, Hitman.
It looks really good. 5-wire for the win.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Bit too much. That's good.
But wait.
We haven't finished with Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, what was we saying about Call of Duty?
Oh, sorry.
I'd say how it hasn't really been advertised anywhere. Like, even on like the front pages of Amazon and Zavvi, there's no banners or anything for like, Call of Duty, so you should buy it. It's like they're kind of just expecting people to know and to hopefully buy it. That seems a little bit dangerous.
On the front of the Amazon page, there is absolutely nothing. There's Pampers nappies. There's Batman DVDs and stuff.
Yeah.
P&O ferries. It's inundated with...
Love that P&O ferry action. Love it.
Flash for the win. And then it's got Max advertised. And then the Amazon clothing store, licensed to party, has got on. There is no Call of Duty.
Well,
maybe if you click on Amazon Family, you can actually order babies from Amazon now. And they come in a variety of colours.
Oh, there it is. Click on video games and it's got the PS3 icon in the middle. But there's no banners like you say, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I think maybe they're just thinking to themselves, well, people buy this thing every single year regardless.
That's what it would be, yeah.
So let's just not bother with adverts.
Bastards. See if YouTube's got it on, because they usually get holes for that kind of stuff. I'm sure that listen to this exciting podcast and stuff. We're just doing the research, so you don't have to. That's all it is.
But yeah, even Hitman Absolution has bloody stings in TV. It's being advertised on the front and back ends of the Arrow, the new show, The Arrow, or Arrow.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
What did you think? To me, it looked like a Nolan TV show.
Look, Northern.
No, there's no Geordies. No, it looked like a Nolan. Like, it looked like Dark Knight-esque. That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Christopher Nolan.
It isn't that great, but I'd say it's got promise. Definitely, it's got promise.
I watched the first two. I've been watching it. Thingy. I'm looking forward to it. To see how it goes.
Based on somebody, like an actual comic book.
Green Arrow.
Yeah, Green Arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the DC.
Comics.
He's a DC current. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I get it. I get it.
I watched Fringe. Oh, Fringe is so good.
Never
I love
watched
Fringe
Fringe.
so much. Do you watch Fringe, Lou?
No.
I
Nah.
used to. Season 2, I thought they kind of lost it, so I lost interest.
Oh, season 3 and 4 was amazing.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll get back into it.
There'll be other
I
TV
watched Sons of
shows.
Anarchy, and I'm trying. I've yet to catch up on Walking Dead. I've got like all of season 2 to watch and then 3 of Walking Dead.
You should, because it's good.
Some motherfucker spoiled it for us. Me sister, bitch. Sister, you listen, bitch.
Is that her? That's not a name, is it?
No,
Sister
Name isn't
bitch.
Sister Bitch.
our name's Clothy at Bint, but no.
Toffee Bint Sister Bitch.
Yes.
The third.
No, it's just.
I think
She
that's
can't tell
Little
me.
Wayne sisters.
Yeah.
I think I put on Facebook, oh, I'm gonna watch Walking Dead, and she was like, oh, is that the season that so and so kills so and so? And I was like, you little cowbag.
If that's what I'm thinking she's saying, then she's properly like shut on your whole entire season.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
She better watch out the next time I look after my nephew, because she might not see him again.
That's a fair trade-off, I think.
Wow.
You spoil my show, I hide your child in a cellar somewhere, and
I'll
you
have
don't
him
get
dig his,
back.
I'll have him dig his grave in the back garden, and be like, "Your mum shouldn't have spoiled that show, God damn it!" Because everyone goes American when they go psycho. It's just the way of things,
It's true.
and it's
All
true.
the famous serial killers,
Ed
from
Gein.
Sweeney Todd to to whoever you just said.
He used to have me and my friend in college. I think it was when there was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, and we decided to search if it was like based on real any real like killers that they've used, and Ed Gein came up a lot, and he used stomachs as like chair covers and legs as like lampshades and stuff, like the skin. So he was a wholesome chap, good community figure. No, he wasn't. There was a creep in my friend's tattoo shop who had a man called Ed Kemp on his leg, tattoo on his leg. Yeah, I think he killed his mum.
What?
Wow.
This man called Ed. No. The man in the tattoo shop didn't kill his mum. The tattoo of the killer that he had on his leg did. He's called Ed Kemper. Apparently, he chopped his mum's head off.
He chopped his own mum's head off.
And he had his mum's head. Like, he skull fucked his mum's head.
All right then. Well, this
Wow.
is getting deeper.
And I wouldn't know why. I was sitting there thinking like, I was like, why do you have that tattoo on your leg? And I was like, it's just one of them. He's one of them weird people who just like who idolize these killers. And I'm like, it's my friend's tattoo shop, and I was like, do you really want to be left alone in a tattoo shop with him?
Well, as long as he doesn't cut his mum's head off, I guess that's the important thing, right?
I suppose. I think it needs to be studied as to why.
Studied.
I think as to why he idolizes a man who skull fucked his own mum's decapitated head.
I guess if you're gonna cut off your mum's head, the natural progression from that would be to skull fuck it, wouldn't it? Like,
I'm not too sure about that.
it's the string of things. Like, you're obviously gonna go ahead and do that once you've cut the head off. That's just the same with anything that you cut the head off of. Like, the penis is going inside it eventually, so just do it straight away once it's happened.
It was solid logic there, Lou. Next week,
right? I did criminology for 0 years at Harvard. So if you want to contact me about anything else,
and you want to qualify to talk about it, it's you.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
But there was that film called Black Christmas, and
Black Christmas.
It was when.
Did it have Chris Rock in it? Chris Rock.
No.
Martin Lawrence.
A group of teenagers move in a house, and the history of the house is the man lives in an attic. No, sorry, this boy killed his mum, cut out circles of his mum's back, and cooked them skin circles as cookies, and then ate them.
Okay.
The reason I'm laughing is because every time me and my friend watch a slasher movie, we always the only way we can express how we react like to how brutal it is by laughing hysterically. So we're in the cinema watching the Rob Zombie Halloween 2, and when he batters the woman's head off the wall like 10 times, he looks at her face and he knows she's dead, and he does it like that. It made me friend just because of how brutal it was. We were just dying with laughter in the cinema, and we must have looked like absolute psychopaths.
Was your friend the guy with the tattoo on
No,
his
I don't know
leg?
him. No, his friend Michael from college, and we're just.
Yeah, it's a
We'll
natural
laugh at
reaction.
things.
It's a natural reaction to laugh hysterically.
Well, it's extreme. You either laugh hysterically, or you cry your eyes out, and it was on the spectrum of reactions. It is to laugh hysterically.
I usually just laugh in shock.
That's what it is. That's what it's like
Like,
laughing in shock.
oh,
Yeah.
like that.
But then
we
extend that to a full blown chortle.
Chortle.
Yeah. I think he fell out of his seat in the cinema laughing because of the woman's head getting battered off the wall.
See, that's a bit much. I would just like be like, oh, rather than like laughing so hysterically I lose my place in the seat. So I think maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe. I don't even think that happened to people laughing so hard you fall off your seat. I thought people had better balance.
Better balance?
Yeah.
I don't know most times. I've laughed where I've had like just clapped on the floor because my belly hurts.
Wow.
I've laughed so hard and still stayed inside my chair. I don't know how.
You even laughed while your belly hurts.
Yeah, I've laughed so hard I felt like I was going to throw up. Wow. But I've still stayed within the seat that I was sitting.
Oh no, I can't. I look like I'm dying when I'm laughing. I look like I'm twitching on the floor when I'm laughing.
So you're like having a seizure. People are phoning.
I get called beetroot because my face goes purple. Like in school, I used to laugh a lot. My face would go purple, and I would get called beetroot because my face would go like almost blue. Like people were like, "Luke, breathe. You have to breathe now."
I'm surprised people don't phone ambulances.
I'm surprised you don't have brain damage.
This sounds like a medical. This sounds like a medical condition. This guy's dying. He's gone blue. Someone like
my lips would go like purple. I'd be like, and I would have to go like, I don't know. Once I laughed so hard. Once I did go dizzy.
Okay. Like is that from lack of breath or from?
Yeah. Like faint. Almost fainted.
It sounds like laughter could one day kill you.
I think I'm going to die laughing.
Yeah.
In what scenario? I don't know.
It seems just a thought. Likely that maybe that would happen given the blue face and dizzy spells. I think maybe you'll just laugh so hard you die at one point or another. It could very well happen. Maybe you'll be crossing like a rope bridge and you'll laugh, and you'll just yeah.
Was that a splat noise?
Yeah, like you keep going over the edge.
The last thing someone hears me
as soon as you go over. Yeah, if your friend's there, he's just going to be laughing hysterically.
At the brutality of my demise.
Exactly, yeah. Would he laugh if you were like choking to death? Maybe.
I don't know. Probably, I'd imagine he would.
Would he help? I'd hope that he would, right?
I don't think he would. I'm trying to imagine the scenario. Listen to this. When I was pissed and like collapsed and passed out on my friend's sofa during the Halloween party, they weren't, "Oh, Luke, are you all right?" They were taking photos of us while I was vulnerable.
People do that though.
Taking photos of me while I was like out for the count.
It's fun.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to town." I was like, "Oh, you do then," and I just clapped.
It's fun to mess with drunk people. So.
Although I would do it. If my brother was drunk, I'd just lock him in the bin.
Or just dirty Sanchez him.
What does that mean?
Just lay a shit across his lip. His upper lip. Just give him a shit mustache.
Have you ever Googled yourself, Luke? As in James Luke?
Huh?
Well, I was trying to find your Twitter, and I Googled you, and this video came up on YouTube. I mean, even though it's it's like quite a touchy subject. I just think it's hilarious, which is kind of in fitting with what we're speaking about now. It's basically about this kid that died.
What the fuck? Oh,
And
it's
he
the
has
wrong
your
birthday.
name.
It's
Yeah.
the wrong birthday.
Wait, have you...
Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
I'm not on Twitter, no, not really. I have got a Twitter account, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't use it. Like,
No.
staunchly against using technology like Twitter.
So you're Luddite.
You should get on it. You should get on it.
So good.
It is so good. Have you Google image searched Luke Riley?
I've actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because it's pretty impressive what's going on here.
My face is right there, smack bang in the middle.
Is it really?
Yeah, I searched Luke Riley, and it's the thumbnail of my video on Game Bullshit with a flat cap.
Wait, you did an image search?
Luke Riley, no caps lock, just lowercase letters. Why? What are you searching for? What have you found?
No,
I can see your face in LinkedIn.
If you do,
oh yeah, there you are. Yeah, gaming bullshit. Yeah.
Do Luke Riley and turn your safe search off.
Oh, I'll safe search. I don't think. Oh, safe search. Safe search off.
Oh, that's fantastic.
What on earth is going on? That's amazing.
I'm personally loving this picture right here. It's a full picture in if you're actually searching whilst listening to this.
Okay, if you're listening to this, you can't see what we're looking at, but if you Google search Luke Riley and turn off the safe search, then you'll know exactly why we're laughing.
Wow.
This is a revelation. This is great. This is great. And on this note, I think I'm gonna have to go because I have to have my dinner.
Otherwise, you'll get verbally attacked, won't you?
Yeah, I will. But yeah, everybody, Google search Luke Riley, turn off safe search, and just have a field day with it.
Yes, and this will once again be on YouTube tomorrow, probably 9 p.m. British time.
Good call. Good call. We're everywhere these days.
East Coast.
We're everywhere. We're like a virus.
And there is a comment section, so comment please.
Yeah, do that, because that'd be nice.
And then the question I had sent to us today, I will save for next week.
Alright, we can just make a little collection of questions.
Yes, we can.
That'd be nice. So Twitter...
We got really frustrated.
In fact, we could save the questions for the last episode of the year.
No, we shouldn't do that. People will just stop listening to us. They'll be like, why the fuck aren't they answering our questions?
Can I just state that those pictures is not me. So don't go. So I don't want any illicit messages or anything asking for requests.
I'm pretty sure it is you.
No, it's not.
It might be some sort of past life where you're very successful in the field that you chose to be in.
That person chose to be in.
Yeah. Luke Riley chose to be.
That person being the past life of me.
Luke Riley.
Yes.
Oh, Luke Riley. But yeah, catch us on Twitter.
That's amazing.
Right, wrapping this up now. Twitter is a thing.
Yeah, it is.
We've established that Hank/Luke Scanlan isn't on Twitter.
Or Facebook. Or anywhere.
Or Facebook. I'm not on Facebook either, though, so that's fine. But Twitter's fine.
I have my own website. It's www.thegovernmentiswatchingyou. Do not put anything on the internet /
.com.
Yeah.
/.com.
Exactly.
Greatest domain name ever. So that's your Twitter address.
Yep.
And the site-wide's Twitter address is @CutTheGameandBS. And then Luke, yours is Luke.
YouGamers.
YouGamers @YouGamers, and I'm @GamingBullshit, and we are done. That's it. All right. Do you want to say goodbye or anything? Do you want any parting words
say bye.
left?
Bye. I'm recording, so this is a podcast still.
It's been a pleasure, hasn't it?
Yeah. Is this a podcast still, or is this just chat afterwards? Is it recording?
No, this is still on. So.
Oh, goodbye, fair listeners. I bid thee well. There you go. Have that.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.